Good afternoon. Oh, hold on. Is my mic working? Yes, it is. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Gamer, how are you doing, Limbus? We're playing Hell's Chicken today. Title reference is golden. It's just the same reference that everyone's expected to make. But hello, Fabio. Hello, Detective. How are you both doing? Yeah, this is, the update. Chicken. You can go through here. There's a lot in here, rewards-wise. And I don't know how long it's gonna take, but this should be a fun update. I'm assuming it's gonna be entertaining. But first things first. Hello,
늦점이
Lotus.
없으시네요. 조금 정도는
We've got a we've got a Ryoshu identity to pull for. I have 90 pulls to do with just free pulls, that is, as well. Not even paid. Because there hasn't been a lot to actually get in between the last update and this one. Hopefully, I get both, because I want to be able to use both, even though I know that the Sinclair ego is very bad. But we're just going to start by trying to get Ryoshu's identity and Sinclair's ego, because that's what's important right now. Starting with the 3 10-pull tickets that I've saved up. I have no idea how long it's going to take. The only thing in the pool that I haven't gotten aside from these two things is W Corp Mersault. So, you know. I wouldn't say it's likely that I get him today. Yeah, I didn't expect to have very good luck either. What's up, Scarfy? How are you? Chimkin. It is chicken time. We're making some chicken salad, probably. And my luck seems to be as bad as usual. This is no surprise. It's okay, they're the free tickets, who cares? Wow. That's impressive, actually. This is going horribly, and nobody is surprised. This is just my luck. Alright, we're on to using free lunacy. As you can see, I have a little bit of it. Oh, there's something. Of course. Why wouldn't it be Yi-Sang? It's always Yi-Sang when I pull a 3-star. God, of course my luck is the worst out of everybody's, like usual. This is just going badly. Hey Davik, how are you? Obligatory Blade Lineage Yi-Sang pull. I know, right? It's really weird that he's the one I always get, too. Alright, game, this is getting a little ridiculous now. Why is my luck so bad? Is what I... Oh, that's a guaranteed 3-star, okay. But is it a new one? Yes, okay, at least we got one of them.
파이 하나 먹고 갈래?
That means I can use ego shards to get the other, in case I don't get it in my next 10 pull, because that's the only thing I have left. RB Chefty Cuisine Ryoshu, which is actually really good, by the way. And I think I have enough for one more. Yeah, I have enough for one more. We'll see if we get Sinclair. If I don't, I'm just going to use ego shards for the ego. Because I want to have the ego just because it helps getting the... It gave me another 3-star. It gave me the same one, but it gave me another one. I'll take it. Alright. Thankfully, we had a lot of Sinclair shards. Already. That is 3. Alright, that's one more. How many Mersault do I have? I have a lot of Mersault. Chat, do you want me to get W Mersault here too? So I can stop trying to pull for him, since I know I'm going to get a bunch of these ego crates anyways. Yeah? I might need to turn a little bit of shards into thread. No, actually, I don't at all. I have the perfect amount of thread for all of this, in fact. Which would be more useful, Lifetime Sinclair or Impending Day? Lifetime Stew is still more useful than Impending Day, but both are very bad. Sinclair is just a terrible character right now. Yeah, I think I will get the Mersault. Alright. The thing about it... Okay, I'm gonna explain it, because I'm gonna have it in a second. Yes, give me Lifetime Stew. Season Pass image is Foxball. Oh, I haven't seen the Season Pass image, actually. I was talking about the thumb identities for Mersault and Rhodia. But yes, there is Lifetime Stew, and finally... W Corp Cleanup Agent Mersault, the worst identity in the game. Still gonna get him, because I want him. Drink your soup? I don't have any. Common Mersault W. Yep, this is not technically a full collection, because there's still 2 things left from the things. Worsen based on, with the ego changes, absolutely worsen based on. Sorry, with the sanity changes, not the ego changes. The other thing was I pulled this off camera. This is still, like, the worst... I think that this is the worst ego in the game. I don't think that. I know that this is the worst ego in the game. It is so useless. Yeah, but, I mean, if you don't have anything better, if you don't have paid Battle Pass, then this is better than nothing. Which is not true if you have Hex Snail, because Hex Snail and Telepole share resources. That's not the point. Okay. Going back to Team 1, because that's the team that matters. Because it has all of my 3 stars. So first thing to look at is Lifetime Stew. We're going to be using Sinclair today, because he has the thing for the event. I've talked about this. The full uptie is 18 minus 8. It has 10% heal, and in addition to this, it also gives 1 ego resource amp, which is gain an additional ego resource from using an attack. But only if it hits an ally with a Tails hit. And this is 20% instead of 10% at full uptie. So... Also, I know the passive is just useless. Tails coins inflict 1 burn on hitting an enemy. Why would you ever want this? Still, yeah, this ego is very bad. We're still going to use it today. My opinion of it is, it's cool for a support, but somebody thought that it was good for damage, and that's just not true, because not only do you not get to pick the main target, the other targets are random. Alright, first things first. The old identity that we hadn't been using at all because it's bad. I'm going to go ahead and uptie this because I want to read the story. Promotions, that I am used to. What, does it need more wrath and lust? Okay, Gregor's base ego is sloth. It requires 0 sloth. There's your explanation. Still grinding for Dawn Ego? I'm gonna be grinding for all the stuff in that. Just look at him, always devoted to his work without a single complaint. You should be more like him, is what the child most likely wanted to say. But they held their mouth shut. They then moved to a different topic. You know what? Don't model yourself after him. Honestly, not a good look either. Regardless... The child silently focused on his own tasks. Possessed of a tall physique and a cold eyes, the child stays impassive as if he weren't the subject of the conversation nearby, in spite of the fact that his ears weren't plugged or impaired. Yo, you should at least say something. His lack of a reaction seemed to bother the grousing child. That's when he, the tall child, finally returned that gaze and started talking. I don't believe a reply was demanded of me. Still, come on, dude. Are you really just gonna sit there even when someone's shit-talking you? so long as no direct harm is done to me. And just like that, the child returned to his work. The belly-aching child kept on sending a cold glare, but it won't reach him. No part of the job? Don't care. That's Mersault in his entirety, yeah. I don't care, lol. Yeah, Mersault's cool, but also he's kind of dumb. So I get to go over this now, finally, to explain why this identity is so bad. Yo, Scorp, how are you, sir? Thank you for the 21 months. Gorp S. You need to make an emote called Gorp S, in all honesty. So the first thing is, he's actually really fast. But that's like his one good thing. I'm not even gonna level him up right now. I don't have enough level up tickets for that at the moment. 0.63 growth is not the worst growth. 7 Yusang has 0.55, and he's actually good. Alright, first off, on use, gain slash protection, on hit, gain 3 charge count. I mean, it's not on heads hit, so that's better than the other two, at least. But it is a 5 to 11. That's actually really good skill 1. Like, seriously, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is one of the best skill 1s in the entire game. It's just on such a useless character. But he's good at producing envy and gloom, and that's about all he does. This is a 5+2 with 3 coins. That's a 5 to 11. Same roll as the first skill. Heads hit, inflict 1 rupture on the first 2 coins. Third coin is on hit, inflict 3 rupture, and on hit, spend 3 charge to inflict 2 slash fragility. First off, the skill 1 doesn't even give you enough charge to do this in 1 turn. So this skill is automatically not very good. That being said, 3 rupture isn't bad. In fact, honestly, this skill does a lot of damage, just because of the rupture. But it can't clash, really, because it's the same roll as the skill 1. In fact, the skill 1 is more reliable. So, because it's only got 1 coin on it for clashing. That's something a lot of people don't understand about this game, is if you're on high sanity, skills with 1 coin are always going to be more reliable in a clash than skills with multiple. That's why if you click win rate, it automatically picks the lower skill sometimes, because there's fewer coins. But anyways, the real reason that this ID is terrible, 4 coins, 5+1. This is a 5 to 9. Not only are his skill 1 and skill 2 the same roll range, his skill 3 has a smaller roll range and a lower maximum. It is so unfortunate, and every single hit has spend 2 charge to inflict 1 defense level down. Defense level down is super niche, and you would want the charge to go off here, because slash fragility is just more useful overall. And yeah, he can't clash at all. This skill has good effects. This skill is a good skill 1 and has a good effect that you just get. Skill 3 is just bad. I think he's the only character in the entire game that has a terrible skill 3. Especially since you're never going to have 8 charge count. That's just not going to happen. His defense is just a decent guard. It's actually not a bad guard. It's a 12 to +3. It's got good growth, but it's really not that interesting. And lastly, passives. 3 envy owned. When attacked, gain 1 charge count up to 6 times. That's per turn. His support passive is 4 envy owned. 1 ally with the lowest speed inflicts +1 rupture. His support passive is actually really good. Rupture is just... This is basically +1 damage for the ally with lowest speed. Envy isn't the most common resource in the game, but it's not so uncommon. Like, all the envy stuff in this game is pretty good, except for Faust Telepole. So this is actually really good. And there we go. Finally, I'm joining the... Oh, the 8 chefs, really?
아니야?
She's strong.
관심 없.
I actually... I'll go over it when we see the skills. I actually think Ryoshu is still better. But we'll talk about it when we get there. Oh, you're up. The child speaks plainly. If it weren't for the visceral scenery, it could easily be mistaken for a cordial greeting to someone who just woke up from sweet slumber. Good thing you got up in time. If the work's done while the heart beats too slow, it impacts the taste. The child watches someone laid on the floor with a light cackle. The pitiful fellow writhes and struggles on the floor, unable to accept the situation. Hey, don't move too much. I told that sous chef to sap enough wind out of the meat. Slap. The child slapped the poor fellow's cheek, her words heartless. Can't stand when the subject material tries to take the center of the art on its own. Keep still if you don't want your LB. Even though there was no way for the victim to know that it stood for limbs broken. They noticed quickly enough that remaining still was the only way to prolong their life. Here's your reward for being such an OP. Jab. The child inserted a syringe she'd been fiddling with into the victim. It's an injection of anesthetics mixed with a variety of flavoring agents. A pricey concoction that will make you the greatest work in the backstreets, a delicacy, and art. The child's constant rambling about art and such can be a bit confusing. One thing to note is that the backstreets of District 23 are known as the Streets of Flavor. That's right, the backstreets located around the nest where W Corp is. Its culture revolves around gastronomy. The people seek good eating and derive beauty from it. Those closely related to culinary art, such as the 8 chefs and the Doshelin guides, also originate from this place. That's a name we haven't heard before. I don't know what those are. This child wants to join the ranks of the prestigious 8. She uses humans, often called one of the flowering pinnacles of artistic cuisine, as her main ingredient. To that end, the child set up an establishment here and named it RB. Such acronyms must be the child's adamant preference. As one could guess, the child makes meat pies. They have been earning a certain kind of reputation among gourmets. Now, you can feel your senses numbing, yes? The child delightfully watched her victim as she examined her blade. You'd better be good material. I'm starting to run out of patience with that dull, bungling, inexperienced assistant Gregor. Clicking her tongue, the child began to grumble. Going on about how she dislikes her assistant's sluggish pace, his tendency to bring her bad ingredients, his dull cleaver damaging the goods, and so on. Well, whatever. I'll fire him the moment I rise as one of the 8 chefs. While the child complains, the victim's eyelids begin to drift shut. Why is she so annoyed? What will become of them? Their thoughts blur away and their consciousness dims. Back to work for now. Now, smile. You're about to be the center of an art piece. Looking into the victim, the child raises her knife. Was it a coincidence that the stains of blood on her knife resembled a grin? Seeing her face, it looks like there is no need to wonder after all. Yeah, it stands for Ryoshu's Bistro, because it's Pierre's Bistro. But it's Ryoshu, so it wouldn't be Pierre. Okay, first things first. Prepare cooking. On hit, inflict 1 bleed count. That's important because bleed count is not common, but also this isn't really a bleed identity. And second coin is on hit, gain 1 appetite, which we will talk to you about when we get the passive. It's wrath as well. This is really good for wrath comps. Like, I can use this in my team, in fact. Skill 2 is a 3 plus 5 with 3 coins. This is ingredient hunt. This is a 3 to 18. It's the same roll as Shank without the effect on the last die. First die inflicts 1 bind, that doesn't matter. Second die inflicts 2 bleeds on heads. Third die, on hit if target has bleed or paralyze, inflict 3 HP healing down next turn, which I believe is 20% per stack. Yeah, they did fix that, Striker. This is even more niche than defense level down. It's really only usable against the K-Corp goons, because they're really the only enemies that heal. Outcasts know what the words stand for, because they're named after pages from Library of Ruina, Scarfy. Cooking prep can't be the abbreviation for obvious reasons. But yeah. This move is just for rolls. The effects don't really matter at all. And then finally, skill 3, I can cook anything. A 3 with +3 and 4 coins, so it's a 3 to 15. Boosts damage by 5% of target's missing HP, up to 20 points of damage. That's not 20%. First die, heads hit, the final coin deals 10% more damage. And then the second two, heads hit, final coin deals plus 5% damage. This is literally just damage the attack. Like, it's just damage. There's nothing else here. It's a really good skill, though. It's not bad. The reason I think that Kuro Rodeo is better, Kuro Ryoshu is better, is because she actually rolls higher on these skills, and rolls the same on this one, actually. And so is better at clashing, and better supports bleed. This is a damage-dealing identity, not a bleed identity, even though it has a little bit of bleed in it. The defense is a 4 to 14 evade, with on evade gain 1 haste, so if you actually manage to dodge several times, you can gain a lot of haste, and she's got, like, middling speed at best, so it's not useless, but it's, like, still never going to be clicked, because what is a defense die? Passives. 5 Lust owned. After defeating an enemy, heal the ally with the lowest HP for 15 HP once per turn. If this unit has an appetite, spend it to boost the healing based on its count. Do we know if this is +1 per stack or +15 per stack yet? Because there was some confusion about that earlier, and I honestly don't know. It's 1? Okay, then that's really useless. Like, I mean, it'll activate, because you get this from her skill 1, but it just doesn't seem that useful. And then 5 Lust owned on the support. When an enemy is defeated, the ally with the lowest HP heals 15, which is way better, actually. Because it doesn't mean that... It doesn't say that she has to kill them. You just have to kill something. So the support passive is actually better than the main passive for healing. It is time for Hell's Chicken. From what I remember, there are 8 stages and 2 dungeons here. There's a lot going on here. What the heck? It's funky. Yeah, it is. Is the music a little quiet, actually? Because I can turn it up. That's good? Alright, let's go then. Chicken attack. To receive a briefing for our next mission, we arrived downtown in K-Corp's nest. As a whiff of a roasty scent was about to take the sinners for a nostalgia trip, a flock of walking raw chickens began to attack them. Are they trying to exact revenge for all their brethren that humans fried and gobbled up? Level 28, what is this sorcery? You say that like Chapter 3 didn't end at level 30. Oh wow, I have most of them selected anyways. Yeah, we have to bring Greg and Don anyways for the event eventually. But yeah, I guess this is the team we're rolling with.
별일 수 있는 기회겠죠?
Yeah, because Cromer was level 30.
다들 내리시죠. 여기서 다음 임무를 위한 의뢰인을 만나기로 했습니다.
Look quiet.
못 봐주겠고. 이젠 하다하다 심부름꾼 마냥 의뢰까지 받는 거야?
But we were always taking requests.
어? 저긴 뭐 하는 곳이지? 유난히 줄 서 있는 사람들이 많네.
You can see it in the background, yeah.
이 짜릿한 향기를 모르겠어? 치킨이잖아, 그래. 그것도 비싼 오일로 바삭하게 튀긴.
No, W. Mersault has the same problem, Ghost Reaper. That's the thing.
K사에서 요새
the heck?
대유행 중인 보살 치킨을 모르다니 아직 K사는 헛돌아다니신 모양이군요.
Who are you? What is that for chicken? Yeah, I don't know who this is. A man with a fastidious impression suddenly cut in on the sinner's conversation as if he belonged to our group.
아, 보살 치킨. 그게 무엇인가요? 답변 드립니다.
Permit me to answer?
보살 치킨이란 다리 6개, 날개가 8개 달린 맛도 양도 보살이라고 명성이 자자한 치킨 가게죠.
Six-legged, eight-winged poultry? Pardon?
심지어 그대의 취향이 무엇이든 맞춰드립니다. 육질이 좋은 육감 치킨, 살이 유독 많은 퉁퉁 치킨, 살이 쫄깃한 질겅 치킨. 자, 뭘 원하십니까?
Okay. Chicken GMO got wild in the chicken. In the chicken? In the city.
언젠가 들어본 적 있는 것 같소.
Of course he has.
웬일이래? 요즘 소식엔 누구보다도 둔할 것 같은 우리 이상 씨가?
그래서 넌 뭔데?
I see the place, yes. What are you supposed to be?
함부로 남 이야기에 끼어드는 꼬라지를 보니까 우리가 누구인지 제대로 모르는 모양이네.
우리가 그래서 누군데요?
Can you even explain who we are?
저런 가게 앞을 돌아다니고 있는 저건 무엇일까요? 썩 정상으로 보이진 않는데 말이죠.
They don't appear very normal to me. Turning around, I spotted rather strange-looking people with just as strange behavior. Isn't that K-Corp's staff? What are they doing? Oh, hey, Joel. Hi. How are you? Define normal in the city?
얼굴에
Good point.
알 수 없는 가면을 뒤집어 쓰고 있는 자들이 보인다.
마스코트 뭐 그런 거 아닐까요? 자세히 보면 꽤 귀엽게 생겼을 것 같기도
Oh
해요.
no, Sinclair, why?
그 마스코트를 보고 손님들이 소리를 지르면서 도망가는데요.
Oh, good.
좀 미심쩍지만 그냥 가만히 있자고. 우리한테 딱히 다가오는 것 같지도 않고 쓸데없는 소란에 휩싸이는 건 사양하게.
그렇네요. 딱히 다가오지는 않는군요.
Who is this guy?
아니, 그 길가에 있는 돌멩이는 갑자기 왜 줍는 거지? 응? 정체불명의 양반?
Chicken-headed K-Corp security. Oh boy. What in the world did you do? Hit by the rock, it started looking around. Then it began to slowly shamble in our direction.
어이쿠, 실수였습니다. 이걸 어쩌죠?
뻔뻔하네. 정확히 머리를 후려버렸잖아.
우와, 자세도 상당히
Oh, for
안정적이었어요.
God's sake, Hung-Lu. Of course.
감사합니다. 과거의 도시 야구 선수가 꿈이었거든요.
그럼 그대로 대가리째 홈런을 쳐주지. 기다려.
다가오는 속도가 빨라지고 있습니다. 제 머리를 홈런 시키기 전에 저것부터 해결해야 할 것 같은데요.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. As Ryoshu furiously reached for her sheath, those things came right for us.
닭머리네요.
They have chicken heads.
다행이네.
그것도 생닭이네요.
Brilliant. Thanks for the follow, Seabird, by the way. This is the first time we've seen Ryoshu make a face more angry than annoyed. That is not true, but okay.
하늘 품은 달기 지옥에서부터 기어나온 것 같은 모습이구만.
Why would you...
그 뭐냐? 그 지난번에 싱클레어가 뼈 바르기 힘들다고 닭날개를 남겨서 그런 게 아닐까? 아무리 생각해도 그거밖에 안 떠오르거든.
Okay.
이젠 그런 거에 안 놀라요. 그리고 결국 그것마저 로자 씨가 가져가서 남김없이 드셨어요.
이렇게 된 거 싸우는 수밖에 별다른 수가 없겠군요.
What do you mean our? Who is this man? So why is this guy taking cover behind me then? Before I could complain further, the chicken-headed crowd attacked us. All right. What a level. What an encounter. Hello there, chicken lat. They have the same passives. Confused K-Corp checkpoint security. That's a 2 to 9. That's a 4 to 11. They're not that bad. Yeah, they're still just K-Corp guys. They just have worse moves, actually. Alright. God, it's gonna feel... He rolled an 8 right off the bat. Okay. I can cook anything, actually. But actually, it's better to wait to use that, since I want them to be on low health, right? Oh, 2 of them are blocking. That's what's going on. Alright, fair enough. That's the start of the match sanity problems. I pulled 2 3-stars and they were both dupes. Unfortunate. They do resist Pierce, so Dawn is actually not going to be super useful here, but that's fine. Ooh, energy cycle. I like that because it does a lot of damage. I'm really just not worried about getting charge at all because I know it's useless. And that is going to kill. Unsurprisingly. I can cook anything. Alright, that was 96 damage. That's really good damage. Even though I know that guy was staggered, but still. Yeah, get him, Mersault. That really didn't actually do that much, but I staggered a guy, so it's cool. Oh, he's dead. He's very dead. Sinclair pulling up. Oh, this is a one-wave fight. Why does it say... Oh, that's the damage, right. I think that by itself would be... Oh no, because they're weak to slash. Everything being weak to slash is only a little awkward. Energy current still does a lot of damage, by the way. I need to clarify that. It just can't clash. Is all. The important part of the move is its ability. That did a lot of damage for resisted. Okay. Yeah, ability to clash is still important. Good thing you brought all slashes. I know, right? I didn't even intend to. I didn't know it was going to be K-Corp, guys.
자, 급한 볼일은 끝났으니까 본론으로 들어가자고. 아직 신원도 파악되지 않은 안경 양반.
Friendly four-eyed stranger.
반론합니다. 그 호칭은 같은 안경 동지로서 섭섭하군요.
Fair enough.
아하, 그런 건가? 미안하게 됐수다.
신원 같은 기본적인 인적 사항은 사망 신고를 할 때도 쉽게 파악이 가능하다.
Wow. Mersault just casually threatening the guy's life.
아, 제 소개를 미처 드리지 못했군요. 명함 받으시죠? 삼조라고 합니다.
Samjo. Disregarding the growing hostility surrounding him, the man handed us his cards straight away.
K사 식량 자원 계량부의 연구소 소속.
Oh god, he's a health inspector.
하! 그럴 듯한 단어만 잔뜩 써주면 넘어갈 줄 알았냐?
물론이죠. 납득과
Of
설명은 제
course.
전문입니다. 그러니 진정하고 잘 들으세요. 아까의 전투에서 당신들의 모습을 매우 인상 깊게 보았습니다. 특히 눈앞에서
It wasn't
동료가
even hard.
죽어가는 광경에도 아랑곳하지 않고 적들을 후드려 패던 모습 말입니다. 심지어 몇몇 동료분은
Well,
손가락질을 하며 비웃기도 하더군요.
okay, I didn't notice that part. I don't think I took really any damage that fight, but okay.
발목을 잡는 자들이라면 아군이고 뭐고 개의치 않아야 한다.
Alright, Otis. Otis replied to his remark with a look full of pride, even though it didn't sound close to a compliment at all.
여러분들도 보시다시피 이 가게 앞을 점령 중인 정체불명의 닭들로 인해 피해가 이만저만이 아닙니다.
They've been causing considerable damage, huh?
근데
So what?
사장님도 몸져 누워 계시다가 방금 막 일어나셨죠.
Just say skill issue to our dying friend. It's true. Another man with a haggard face tottered to us, making it somewhat apparent that Samjo wasn't lying about the restaurant's owner falling ill with worry.
말씀하시면 됩니다.
그러니까 우리 치킨집은 몇 달 전 은봉이네 호프집이라는 닭집에 맞은편에 오픈하였습니다.
Yunbong's Bar and Friars.
저희 체인점의 우수한 혈통의 닭을 사용한 맛과 푸짐한 양으로 인해 은봉이네 호프집의 손님들까지 모두 저희 가게로 넘어온 건 당연한 수순이었죠. 그런데 은봉이네 호프집의 주인이 그 사실에 충격을 먹었던 건지 다 같이 망해보자는 마음인지 돌연 기행을 일삼는 것이 아니겠습니까?
Oh, is he now?
아니 그 경쟁업소에서 견제 좀 할 수도 있는 거 아니겠어?
As if to attest to the restaurant owner's woes, screams echoed from the other side of the street.
저게 뭐야?
Looks like Walter. Was the logo in the back is supposed to be chicken with 8 legs? Yeah, it's a really weird thing, yeah. As the supposed owner of Yunbong swung his arm while muttering something, the chickens responded in unison. The raw chickens jumped at people.
뭐죠? 닭을 지휘하는 건가요?
보통 기행이 아니었군. 아, 얼마나 앙심을 품으면 사람이 저렇게 되지?
Spiteful does someone have to be?
생체 개조라도 한 것 같은 생닭들이 가게에 무단 침입을 하면서 기물을 파손하지 않나? 보신 것처럼 이젠 닭들을 뒤집어 쓴 사람들까지 생겨나고 있어요. 이대로 가다가는 가게에 크나큰 경제적 손실이 생길 겁니다.
Should be paying attention. They actually just look like head crabs.
이상
That didn't sound like enough words, but okay.
눈물 나는 이야기였습니다. 여러분이 나서서 이 사건을 해결해 주실 수 있겠습니까?
That ruffled your feathers, huh, Isang?
아무리 그래도 우린 치킨집 의뢰 같은 건 안 받는데.
평생 이용권.
A lifetime voucher.
의뢰를 해결해 드리면 이 매장을 평생 이용할 수 있는 파격적인 혜택을 드리도록 하죠.
평생 이용권이요? 우리 체인점에 그런 게 있는...
He's making it up to try to get us to do it.
시식용 치킨도 몇 개 준비해 왔습니다.
예?
He's not the owner of the restaurant. How is he doing this? Samjo personally distributed pieces of fried chicken that he suddenly had his hands on.
자, 질서 있게 한 줄로 서서 받으세요. 닭의 유명 혈통별로도 종류가 있으니 취향껏 골라보시고요. 혈통마다 자랑하는 부위의 맛이 다르고 향도 풍부하다고 하죠.
Okay.
한 가지 맛만 골라야 하는 것이요? 다 맛있어 보이는데.
Can we just leave Don Quixote behind? By the way.
다른 맛은 미래를 위한 기대감으로 남겨두는 것은 어떻습니까? 평생 이용권이 있다면 모두 해결될 고민일 텐데요.
It's the health inspector. Of course he has control over the restaurant.
오, 그거 참 반박할 수 없는 말이군.
It seems Samjo has won the hearts of most of the sinners with his compelling words and fine poultry samples.
어쩌시겠습니까?
This might be the first time I've seen Heathcliff go quiet at someone's words.
그거 나쁘지 않은 의뢰군.
Oh, he's a fried chicken fan, huh?
저기요. 우리는 황금 닭다리가 아니라 황금 가지를 찾는 게 목적 아니었어요?
못 들었어? 바삭한 닭을 평생 먹게 해준다잖아.
That's fair.
개수 제한은 없는 거지? 그냥 끝없이 주는 거지? 포장도 되는 거고? 이러고 있으니까 옛날 생각난다. 알 사람 있으려나 모르겠네.
Of course.
햄햄팡팡에서 파는 갓튀긴 치킨도 진짜 맛있었는데.
They would never pass up a chance to mention Ham Ham Pang Pang.
난 알아. 어쩌다 돈이 생기는 날엔 조직원들이랑 외식하러 가기도 했지.
I'd have a cheeky one with the lads. Oh, he was a member of a syndicate? That makes sense. I actually didn't know that. That seems like an actual reveal. Because he's never really mentioned anything about his past so far.
파우스트 씨, 빨리 말해주세요. 무슨 사칙이나 조항 같은 거 있을 거 아니에요.
Shouldn't there be some company clause against fried chicken requests? Rodeo, there's a ham ham pang pang in the background. Is there? There was? I didn't see it. Okay. Faust was deep in thought by our lone son.
그러죠. 의뢰를 수락하겠어요.
예?
This might also be the first time I've seen Ishmael taken aback at this to this extent.
아니 파우스트 씨, 혹시 정신이 잠깐 나가시는 거예요?
이스마일, 아무리 그래도 말은 가렸어 좀.
I mean, he doesn't want to be here either.
글쎄요. 파우스트는 대체로 정신이 나가 있는 편이니까.
I agree.
오랜만에 다 같이 마음이 좀 통하네. 어?
Faust, are you serious? You're taking a request over free chicken.
정확히 말하자면 뒤틀림 현상의 해결이죠, 단테.
Yeah, that makes sense. Distortion phenomenon?
뒤틀림이라 그게 뭔가요?
명확히 모르는 이들이 많을 겁니다. 도시 곳곳에서 발생하고 있지만 대중적으로 공표된 적은 없으니까요.
Really? I thought that I know it's common knowledge, but I didn't realize nobody had ever mentioned anything about it to anybody.
아,
통상적으로 인간이라 부를 수 없는 형태로 변하는 형상이라고 알고 있다. 원인은 불명, 형태도 제각각이었지.
It has no known causes. All right, yeah, that checks out.
설명만 들어서는 모르겠네요. 환상체 같은 건가?
아니, 그들은 환상체랑은 다르게 알로 변하지 않는다. 완전히 숨이 끊어지기도 하지.
We can kill them.
전에 몇 번 본 적도 있었다.
Oh,
회사
have you
내부에는
now?
뒤틀림 현상 자문 해결사가 속해 있는 부서인 LCD가 존재해요.
Oh,
작은 규모의 부서이긴 하지만 그만큼 눈여겨보고 있는 현상이라는 뜻이죠.
there's another department. All right. So the owner of Yunbongs has turned into one of those distortion things?
맞아요. 사람이 단순히 미쳐버린 것만으로는 생닭들을 갑자기 진두지휘할 수는 없으니까요.
One does not simply gain the ability to lead an army of raw chickens by losing their mind. Pardon? Excuse me, game, I wanted to read that. Where's the thing?
역시 그렇죠?
Okay.
하우스트 씨가 잠깐 헷가닥 하신 줄 알고 제가 직접 나서서 정신을 차리게 해야 하나 싶었잖아요.
Hold on. It started to load some text there, and then it just didn't say anything.
왜 방금까지 메이스를 꽉 쥐고 있었던 거지, 이스마일?
옳소! 사상자가 생기기 전에 우리가 나서야지 않겠어?
Good. Yes, nothingness, my favorite. Yeah, that's just 300 lunacy there.
저? 입에 소스 묻었다 꼬맹이.
I watched as Rodeo wiped Don Quixote's mouth clean.
그럼 의뢰를 수락한 걸로 알고 연락을 기다리고 있겠습니다.
I'll take that as a yeah. Yeah, it's a little weird that didn't get fixed. I know there were a few text issues.
이 정도면 조기
All right,
수준
how
걱정은
many-
안 해도 되겠는가?
Whoa. That's a good amount, actually. How many is that? That's 42. We already have the first 2 rewards. That's damage right there. Why did Don do the least damage? I didn't take a single point of damage that entire fight. How did Don do the least damage out of everybody? Rhodia, Mother of the Year. And Havoc. Receive a briefing for our next mission. Oh wait, no, this is the same text. Okay. Let's just go.
벼릴 수 있는 기회겠죠?
Jam out to this chicken theme. Yeah, it's Pierce versus Slash, I know. Text did not load for me, and I played before hotfix. It didn't load for me either. Alright, let's see. I mean, this is damage, and it's unopposed, so I might as well, right? There's no reason not to use this, because I'm never going to get the effects off anyways, so I'll just deal the damage. Oh, I need the charge, though. That's the issue.
망설임이 없도록.
Like, honestly, my attacks are not the best for this. They don't clash amazingly.
맛, 최,
That's gonna stagger already.
피는 확실히 빼는
Jeez.
게 좋지.
That does so much damage. So defense level down is bad? It's not, it's just... It would make your attacks deal more damage if you got it below a certain threshold. Because defense level down actually does help your damage, just not as much as Fragile does, is all. Yeah, I'm gonna use Hack. Why wouldn't I? That's against the staggered guy, so that's fine. But yeah, W Mersault just does slash damage. Kaskozhuk can get him? No, I'm not. I can't even, I don't even know how, and even if I did know, I wouldn't do it. Alright, that guy's dead. This should only take a few turns, even though there are 2 waves. Rip. I have 17 charge. That is a rip space waiting to happen, but I'll use it when the next wave comes in. This should hopefully kill the rest of them. I don't think it's going to be hard to get under 10 turns on any of these fights with this team. Being that turn isn't actually bad looking at his speed. No, he's still bad. Let's be honest here. Hold on, this guy isn't even going to die because he's not getting hit enough. Neither is that guy. Alright, we're going to use one more turn here. I don't want to use Rip Space. That was just a bad turn. Honestly. Please kill them. Thank you, Mersal. He had to charge there. If you have high defense level, the opponent doesn't get clash bonuses. That too, yeah. It helps in clashes and it helps dealing damage. That's about all it does, though. Yo, I could... I'm not gonna use that. But I am going to do this just for the absolute resonance bonus. Because it's funnier that way. Hold on, no. Use 1/. Yeah, see, like, Rip is actually a good skill 1. It's just the rest of his skills are garbage. You're bad. No. How are you, Ricky? Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to do a lot, because it never does. Alright, here we go. That was a lot of tails. Please don't do that again. This guy's very dead. I can Rip Space next turn, too, if it's on my second skill slot. The second wave is always easier than the first one, too. Now that I think about it, because you just have more attacks, so you do a lot more damage. Alright. Just giggling. By the way, Blade Lineage Sinclair does a lot of damage, just because he gets so much poise. Alright. He gets so much poise that he gets crits really often. I can use... No, I can't use Rip Space again, that's unfortunate. Just deal damage then, yeah. Well, I absolutely can use it again, but I don't want to. Oh, that's an absolute resonance on Gluttony. It should be enough, I should kill. Hopefully. Claim is a good clash move, surprisingly. Yeah, I mean, anything that rolls above 20 is a good clash move if you have high sanity. You noticed me just now? No, I just decided to greet you just now. There was a ham ham pang pang in the background. I saw it. This is exclusively because I got off 1 damage above Ryoshu. Okay. It kind of sucks that I have to have Sinclair in the party. He doesn't do very much. Oh, this mission is just called Hell's Chicken. Hazen Point, Kurokuma Rodian? No, Kurokuma Rodian's good tank identity, actually. One idea we came up with to unravel the distortion was to present some chicken-based cooking that would appease it. The sinners confidently start preparing their dishes, but shouldn't they put out their cigarettes first? Yes, they should. Absolutely. I don't think you get the bonus yet. Well, I'm getting a bonus. Somewhat. So I don't think 17 is a good number. It would be about accurate if it was 10 normally and the 2 40% boosts. What are we supposed to do to resolve a distortion?
간단해요.
Faust seemed to have a habit of prefacing her expositions with a disclaimer about their simplicity.
뒤틀림이 생긴 이의 마음을 열게 하면 될 겁니다. 경계를 풀고 스스로 마음을 내보일 수 있도록 말이죠.
Okay.
그렇군. 견갑골을 꺼내야 하나?
Oh.
복장뼈?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't you just kill them?
속을 직접 내보이는 방법이라. 그 방식도 흥미롭군요.
It can't be interesting. First off, we probably should visit that Yunbong's place and figure some things out.
생닭들이 돌아다니고 있어요. 위생에 좋지 않을 텐데.
That can't be hygienic. Sinclair's gonna be a health inspector when he grows up. They look like the things that were on those people's heads earlier. Yes, they are chickens. I don't know what they are, but we shouldn't get too close to... Unfortunately, I had forgotten that around 80% of the sinners valued my suggestions less than the cooing of a random pigeon on the roadside. Yeah.
그래서 이 닭들을 족치면 그 집에서 치킨을 평생 먹을 수 있다는 거지?
Let's
귀엽군. 모서리다.
stab. I get it. That one was slice them all bare.
끄덕.
Nod. Provoked, the raw chickens leapt into the air.
히스클리프 씨!
Heathcliff's face was then devoured by one of them. Good. Heathcliff? Heathcliff stood in silence with the raw chicken adorning his head. It was quite the sight, much to my terror.
전 지금 히스클리프 씨 쪽이 더 괜찮은 것 같은데요? 지성적으로 보이잖아요.
He seems intelligent now, okay.
어떻게 단테? 빨리 시계 돌려.
Yeah, I saw it. The clock. But then, nothing would stop me from rewinding here, but the problem is, what if my head turns into a chicken while the clock's working? SD?
그게 그거라뇨!
Same difference?
시계 대가리나 닭 대가리나 무슨 차이가 있다고 유난인지 모르겠고.
Oh, I see. It looked like Sinclair was the only one actually worried about Heathcliff.
히스클리프 씨, 괜찮으세요?
있지. 분리가 안 되면 이대로 우리 마스코트로 써먹어 보는 건 어때?
Alright, they're just bullying Heathcliff. What's the deal with you and mascots anyway? There are more of them.
오! 저걸 보시오! 히스클리프 씨가 다른 닭들과 대화를 나누고 있어!
수다쟁이가 되었네요, 히스클리프 씨.
히스클리프 씨가 대화를 한다기보단
This is so
얼굴에 씌워져 있는
ridiculous.
저 닭이 히스클리프 씨의 몸을 빌려서 말하는 것 같군요.
나는 실수! 히스클리프 씨와 나중에 타오르는 석양의 해결사들 코스프레를 같이 하고 싶었단 말이오. 생닭머리를 해가지고선 그 코스튬을 해봤자 저대로는 비웃음만 당할 것이오.
To avoid the gathering crowd, we shoved Heathcliff into the interior of Yunbong's barn fryers and followed behind him.
이 닭대가리 도저히 못 봐주겠군. 정신이 바짝 돌아오도록 만들어주지.
Otis grabbed the raw chicken on Heathcliff's head with one hand and began to slap it ruthlessly with her spare. Furiously.
타격 소리가 적군의 포로를 심문할 때의 세기와 유사했다.
Okay, Mersal, thank you for the
정신
input.
차릴 기색이 보이지 않는다. 어쩔 수 없겠어. 닭머리를 통째로 뽑아내겠다.
그렇게 막 무 뽑듯이 뽑아도 되는 거야? 그러다가 얼굴 가죽이라도 벗겨지면 어떡해?
답답하군.
That's true.
설사 얼굴 가죽이 벗겨져도 관리자님이 계시니까 괜찮은 거다.
That is true. No, seriously, it's really not fine for me, Otis, and I can't just... Despite her opposition, Otis began jostling the chicken with all her might. I heard something tear. It didn't actually come off, did it? Huh?
정신이 드나?
이번에 왜 이상한 국물이?
히스, 계속 이상한 말들을 중얼거리면서 닭들이랑 진지하게 대화를 나눴어. 기억나?
Remember?
그러고 보니 뭔가 대화가 머릿속에 들어왔던 것 같기도 한데.
Soup.
뭐라더라? 무슨 레시피를 잃어버렸다고 했는데.
Oh my god. They stole the secret recipe? Is that
손님을
what's going
모이게
on
하는
here?
비장의 요리법이었는데 그게 없어진 이후론 손님이 발길을 뚝 끊어서 그 후론 주인님이 갑자기 이상해지더니 우리들을 감염시키고.
지금 닭들이랑 우리라고 한 거예요?
젠장.
I'm still
아직까지도
recovering.
닭도리들의 영향에 혼란스럽군.
This is just an episode of
쟤네
SpongeBob.
이름이 닭돌이었나요?
If the distortion happened because he lost his recipe, then maybe we can somehow recreate it for him.
얼추 근접한 답안에 도달해낸 것 같군요. 뒤틀림에 대해 밝혀진 건 많이 없지만 선악, 아니 마음이 산산이 허물어졌을 때 발생한다고 알려져 있죠.
Sounds like you just pivoted away from good and evil because that version would get too long for you to bother.
가령 홍루 씨가 도시를 살아가면서 절대 변하지 않을 거라고 확신했던 믿음이 있었을 거예요. 혹은 삶을
I mean, he
지탱하고
does.
있던 희망이라 불리는 무언가가 있었을 수도 있겠죠. 그게 한순간에 무너졌다면, 나를 놓아버리게 될 정도로 커다란 충격을 받는다면 마음이 허물어지겠죠.
뭐 그럴 수도 있겠네요.
Why is he playing along?
뭐 잘난 도련님 인생에서 일어난 대단한 충격이라 봤자 용돈 뺏기는 거 아니겠어?
용돈은 받은 적도 없었던걸요? 원할 때마다 쓸 수 있었는데 굳이 받을 필요는 없잖아요.
Okay, fair enough.
뭐야?
I guess he
그럼
is
뭐였는데?
rich.
알고 있다고 생각했는데 지금은 떠오르지 않네요.
즉, 정리를
foreshadowing.
해드리자면
Bro really said wait for my chapter. He did, yeah.
뒤틀림은 발생자만 알 수 있는 원인 모를 심리적 충격으로 인해 벌어진 현상. 단단히 마음의 벽을 쌓아올린 상태라고 말할 수 있죠. 이 벽을 뒤틀림이 원하는 방식을 통해서 허물어야 합니다.
Methods that the distorted would approve.
여기서 뒤틀림이 원하는 방식이라 한다면? 당뇨리겠군 그래.
Oh no. Gregor took a confident step forward after saying that.
전쟁통에서 남은 음식을 모아 전우들에게 통조림을 이용한 요리를 해준 적이 많았지. 트라우마에
오케이.
시달리던 군인들도 전부 감동의 눈물을 흘리며 다 같이 퍼먹었어. 방금 누가 콧김 소리를
no.
냈던 것 같은데 내가 잘못 들은 거겠지?
웃기는군. 벌털 주제에 어디서 요리를 운운하는 거지? 니놈, 차라리 그 집게로 햄버거 패티나 굽는 편이 낫겠군.
와, 그레고르 씨가 가게를 차린다면 집게 사장이 되는 거네요?
It is literally a SpongeBob episode. That's what we're playing through right now. That's amazing. For those of you who don't know, the person who does the voice acting for Gregor in this game is the same person who does Mr. Krabs' Korean voice in SpongeBob. And I'm fairly certain that this is a dig at that.
료슈, 그거 벌레 털보란 뜻이었지. 그래도 뭔가 집게 사장이라는 호칭은 마음에 드는군.
Of course you do.
머리가.
We're gonna get a Gregor identity where he is just Mr. Krabs.
요리는 말이지. 혀, 그리고 거미시키는 대로 하는 것이다. 전쟁통에서 마구잡이로 해먹은 음식을 진정 요리라고 부를 가치가 있는가?
It's even more apt because Mr. Krabs has also participated in a war at one point, according to SpongeBob lore. So they're basically the same character, except Greg isn't super greedy.
오, 방금 명대사 나왔어.
심지어 료슈 씨가 줄여 말하지도 않았어요.
She's speaking with full words for once.
있어 보이는 말이긴 하지만 저자한테서 들으니까 기분이 거시기하군. 그런데 요리는 해본 적이 있나, 료슈?
당연. 시답지 않은 이놈이 상상조차 할 수 없는 경지의 요리를 해봤지.
Okay.
이거 점점 열받네.
That's true. Greed isn't a sin. Well, the greed would be gluttony in this case. So that would be how it matches up.
그럼 나는 료슈 편.
Oh, jeez.
아니 갑자기 편을 나누는 이유는 뭐지?
재밌잖아.
그리고 자연스럽게 료슈 편에 선 이유는?
그래, 우린 그동안 너무 가까웠어. 오늘만큼은 벽을 좀 더 보자고.
We try a little distance just for today. Heathcliff, having shaken off the dizziness, walked to Gregor's side.
그러니까 저 자식을 박살내면 이긴다. 이거지?
응? 아니 박살내는 게 아니라
설마 부하들에게 통조림을 먹였다는 말인가?
What?
참고로 난 즉석식품파다.
Excuse me, Otis? She's the other one that was part of the smoke war. Why is she so opposed to that?
그냥 입맛이 다른 것 뿐이잖아.
유치하네요 정말. 이런 걸로 편가르기나 하고 싶어요?
그래서 이수는 어느 쪽이야? 만약에 수감자 음식 담당자를 그렉이나 류슈 중에 꼭 한 명 선택해야 한다면 말이야.
I don't know what her role was, but I know she was part of the smoke war. That's all.
수작 부리지 마. 이스마엘 저 친구는 초반부터 나랑 생각이 좀 통했던 사이라고.
In spite of Gregor's confidence, Ishmael's face and posture betrayed a sense of awkwardness.
이스마엘
그레고르 씨의 통조림 음식은 소시적에 배 위에서 지긋지긋하게 많이 먹어서요.
왜 눈을 못 마주치는 거야, 이스마엘? 어?
Poor Greg. How's the new event? I mean, it's entertaining at least. It's not that hard. Ishmael took a few sluggish steps backward to stand next to Ryoshu. Her eyes never looked up to meet Gregor. Even though there wasn't much rapport to begin with, I could hear what little trusting bond that existed between the two falling apart. Don Quixote had glued herself to Gregor's back before I noticed. Her face was off color.
사실 이전에 버스에서 닭꼬치를 먹을 때 나 보고 말았어. 저자가 무슨 짓을
What?
했는지.
What?
닭꼬치 뭘 했는데?
그거는 참아 입에 담을 수조차 없어.
Oh, she did light it on fire. Thank you for the 21 months chaos. How are you? Food crimes.
아, 이런. 그걸 보고 만 건가? 닭꼬치의 궁극적인 맛을 내기 위한 나만의 비법이었지.
Don Quixote shuddered violently. Soon enough, Hong Lu went to Gregor's side with a sparkle in his eyes.
살면서 애완동물 사료 같은 음식들도 한 번쯤은 먹어봐야 하지 않겠어요?
What?
전 그레고르 씨를 응원할게요.
Hong Lu literally just went, you know what? I've always wondered what dog food tastes like. I guess I'll side with Greg.
그래, 그거 참 고마워, 홍루.
Hong Lu stood behind Gregor, wearing a kind smile on his face.
파우스트, 당신이야말로 누구보다 합리적인 선택을 할 수 있겠지?
글쎄요. 파우스트는 종종 모험을 즐기기도 하죠.
Oh, good. With that profound remark, Faust took her place behind Ryoshu.
이해가 안 돼요. 왜 이렇게 저희끼리 편을 나누는 거예요?
Sinclair is right.
어이, 그태 말 늦이다. 살아남을 길을 고르든가 아니면 꺼져.
그딴 태평한 말을 하기에는 늦었다는
Thank you for the
건가요?
prime gold snow for the 4
그럼-
months. I appreciate it. How are you? We want to see the train wreck up close. Chirping hesitation isn't cool, kiddo? Then Sinclair, you might be linked to Ryoshu on a spiritual level at this point. Ryoshu's ruthless remark made Sinclair trudge to her side.
아니 협박으로 데려가는 게 어디 있어? 반칙이잖아.
나는 선택하지 않겠어. 그대들의
저건 필요 없어. 가져.
Don't need that. Yisang was placed on Gregor's team without him moving a muscle. Lastly, Mersault quietly stood behind Gregor.
메르소? 사실 좀 감동받았어. 비록 우리가 평소에 많은 대화를 나누지 못했지만 이렇게 먼저 다가와줘서 난
It's because he wanted the teams to be evenly weighted, right?
그저 적은 인원수가 있는 곳으로 가는 편이
Yeah,
올바른
that's what I thought. God, that is very much like Mersault. Literally just stood over here because he wanted the teams to be even. Some will proclaim that they saw tears well up in Gregor's eyes at that moment. With the teams decided, we entered the kitchen of Yunbong's looking for a suitable place to cook. It had become a long-neglected mess with traces of foul rampage. However, Ryoshu and Gregor kicked stray plates and utensils out of their way like it was none of their business, and then took their spots. Hang on, are we allowed to do all this in someone else's restaurant?
어망직식 따위 알게 뭐야?
어차피 망하기 직전의 식당이라고요?
Yeah, we're trying to help,
그래.
it's true.
우리는 뒤틀림을 해결하는 게 목표라며.
An angered flock of chickens fluttered in to intimidate the sudden intruders, but much to their dismay.
방해하면 다
베어버린다.
Okay. You guys look more in sync now. And now we have to kill the chickens for the ingredients, right? The living raw chickens that control your mind. Yeah. Head chicken, aka Bongi. What? What? Oh, that's actually good rolls. Targets the unit with the lowest sanity and deals sanity on hit. Oh, this is an Admiralty. I shall now begin to describe those cute yet bewildering things. They are typically naked. Alright. Awkward though it is to describe these things as entities of note, but nevertheless, think of them as raw chickens well prepared for cooking, adorned with a pair of round plump eyes. Behold their adorable behinds. Oh, do they reek of sweets and salts when they charge in. Some taste of spicy seasonings, and some harbor the flavor of soy sauce. Though the teeth on their maws may prick the mouth, 'tis inconvenience worth enduring. Wait a minute, is that why I saw you mumbling sometimes? You took a bite out of them? You didn't actually eat the raw chicken meat, did you? Poultry may cause infection when consumed uncooked. Please refrain from adding unnecessary strain to the manager outside of battle wounds. Oi, Don Quixote, got anything to say about this? She must think we will not recognize that this log is hers if she doesn't confirm it. Come on, she can't possibly have her head in the sand like that. Who do you think she is, an ostrich? What? I guess it makes sense that Don wrote the report, yeah? Okay, so these are abnormalities then. They're all using the same attack, that makes sense. The problem is that, he's weak to blunt? Okay. And they do blunt damage, that's a little awkward. I wouldn't know what they're weak to right now anyways. Okay. Let's just go for it then. Hold on, where are you targeting? Good. They're fast too. I like the music here. Music for battle chickens. Truly. 2 waves as well. Wait, this is a 2-wave abnormality fight. That's not common. That's gonna be neutral no matter what. Our clash strength is actually not that good.
망설임이 없도록.
Oh, they're weak to slash still. That's so helpful. Okay. Thank you for that.
너 맛.
Okay, this is gonna be really easy. It's gonna take like 4 turns, but that's just because we can't kill all of them turn 1.
배워냈어요.
I cannot believe that they are canonically called Bongi. That's even gonna kill. They're resistant to blunt damage. Still don't have Ryoshu? Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, we just use our weak moves here. Because it's gonna die anyways.
망설임이 없도록.
Bonk. They have lower body HP than max HP. Oh, these ones are different. Kinda. right? Targets the unit with the lowest HP and inflicts fragile. They are different. They do not have a different story. Okay, good. I do not anticipate that this will be difficult at all. I know better than to try this. It will not work. Use that instead. Go. This is going to be really... Yeah, it's a spicy evade. Nice pun. It is a spicy evade, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue anyways. Okay. That's fine. I really didn't count on hitting through it anyways.
다음번에는 뵐 수 있겠죠?
And it's dead. We lose sanity when we kill them. Okay, good to... Why do they have attack power up? They're not even using attacks on all of them, but why do they have that? That's interesting. That's actually dangerous, too, now that I think about it. Okay, you go for him. What does that say? Target? Ooh. Ooh, that's mean. Hold on. No, that's still my best thing to clash with it, though. You two deal with that. I'm gonna have everybody else deal with the top one, because it's actually attacking. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, it seems like Double Beam Assault still does a lot of damage despite not having good attacks. That's why I attacked him twice, because I knew that wouldn't kill. Please stop. No. Okay, that's really bad. Ryoshu's about to corrode, and I can't do anything about it. Nope, she just barely didn't. Well, at this point I can just hit damage, because I have a rip space ready. So, yeah. Have you checked their passive? I can't yet. I literally can't. You understand? Like, you have to be able to see it, and in order to see it, you have to hit them a few times. Ryoshu and Gregor radiated the burning viciousness. Is this murderous aura supposed to be part of the culinary experience?
그딴 레시피 따위. 어차피 깡통 요리 중 하나 아닌가?
Wow.
생존 요리를 이길 레시피는 없지.
어이 노랭이, 닭 가져와.
Get me a hand.
네? 네.
Champagne? I get that's the color. Okay.
이상 씨, 미안하지만 이 통조림을 좀 따주겠어?
그리하겠어.
The sights and sounds filling the kitchen seemed at least somewhat proper. I can hear knives hitting the cutting boards, broth boiling up in pots, and fire sizzling on cigarettes. Huh? Why do I hear smoking in the kitchen? Two remained silent. Of course, as expected, the sound of a cigarette behind snuffed out only came from Gregor's side. Because of course. Oh, Gregor doing damage. That is a lot of chicken. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of HP, to be fair. Hell's Chickapalooza. Pardon me? Also, that seems like there's more stages than normal. Either that or it doesn't count them properly. No, I guess we're not technically at a third yet, so this is still good. Alright, let's go. More chicken. Neither of these idiots know how to cook. You know what? That's fair. I believe that. I think after this one, we should be able to get Gregor's ID, so we will. Alright, I'll check the passives now. At the end of the turn, deal 3 SP to... Oh, okay. Are they the same then? No, this one I can't read. Okay. Oh, if user doesn't take damage this turn, apply 2 attack power up to all allies. That's what happened. Okay, so I need to make sure that I actually hit this guy at least once. Like heavy electric guitar, I am fighting a pack of chickens. I want to say anything that doesn't get any heads is never going to hit through this, unfortunately, so I'm just going to try to.
무슨 맛일까?
Okay, he's dead.
그다지
Or
유쾌하진
close to
않군.
dead, at least. Oh no, he's dead. Sanity management is key? No, but like, it's just chickens. That was all tails. Why did it still roll a 9? Dang, Sinclair. Oh, their defense level must be really low. What is their defense level? Normally you're able to look at this somehow. 0? Okay. No wonder we're rolling so high in a clash. They literally have 0 defense level. That's impressive. I have never seen that before.
넌 무슨 맛일까?
Oh, it didn't kill. Okay, that's fine. There's only 2 waves and we only need to get below turn 10.
모을
26
필요는
on body. Oh,
없겠군.
yeah, you need to click the specific part. That's fair. It's still really low defense level compared to my offense level, so... Oh, no, it did die. Oh, there's a 3rd type. If user took no damage, coin power plus... Oh, that's annoying. Because that's just going to activate always. Okay, so I'm just not going to target that guy. Because I don't want to get hit by that. I don't quite have enough chart... You know what? I was gonna say, I don't quite have enough charge for rip space, but I can just do that. That's not gonna win that. Yeah. Go for a clash I can actually win. Oh, right. Hold on, can somebody clash with this, please? That's neutral. Whatever. I want to kill at least one of them, though.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Oh! What? Excuse me. Okay, this is rude. Telepole just lost. That's what I would call not good. In fact, can you please stop winning clashes? It's annoying. Okay, at least I killed one of them. Yeah, W Mersault won, but Telepole lost a clash. That's brilliant. Okay, their dodge doesn't do anything, so I can ignore it. Do it like that. Yeah. Okay, let's try to kill some chickens now. Thank you for actually rolling heads on the hit. I appreciate that. This guy's dead. No doubt about it.
모을 필요는
Energy current
없겠군요.
does a lot of damage, even if it is a bad attack.
피는 확실히 빼는
Okay,
피는
well, 2 of them
좋지.
are dead. Okay, 1 of them is dead. My bad. I min-rolled on that. Yeah, the sanity damage is annoying, but there's really nothing I can do about it. That is going to roll very high. I have a solution. 4th match flame. Okay. This kills that guy, this kills that guy. And then the rest of our attacks are just going to go into the other one because I want to kill it.
망설임이 없도록.
Time for roast chicken, true.
배워냈어요.
Rip. Thank you for actually rolling heads. Appreciate that.
이 불 또한
I'm a little
예술의
impressed that this
방울경치.
team can feel 4th match flame. That thing is just dead. Bonk. Now that PM implements max sanity system, they have to keep putting in ways to lower sanity. Yeah, that's true. It does just need Wrath and Pride, you're right.
관리자님 덕분에 승리를 거둘 수 있었습니다.
All thanks to you, executive manager. Alright, can I afford... Oh no, he needs 440, my bad. I mean, there's still some stuff here that's useful. I'll just wait to claim it for now. A chicken in hand. Oh no. Give me that. Split into 2 groups, the sinners present their dishes. I still don't get how this turned into a competition. But in any case, they have a long way to go to sate the distorted restaurant owner's palate. Or anyone else's, if I'm being honest here.
목적지까지 가기 위하여.
Fair enough, honestly. Fourth match flame is quite cheap for what it does. It's high single target damage. That's all it really does. Its passive is actually really good though. I stared at Gregor's dish for a good while. What is this, Gregor?
밀리터리 서바이벌 음식이랄까?
Do they really eat this in the military?
관리자 양반. 아이 기억 잃었다고 하지 않았어? 언제부터 음식에 대해 그렇게 섬세하게 평가했나?
Fair enough. Gregor lost his usual calm demeanor and suddenly snapped at me. I looked at Ryoshu's serving next. I felt like I was looking at a brand new work of art. As in, I had no idea what it was supposed to be. Ryoshu, just to make sure, you didn't mistake our objective with assassinating the distorted restaurant owner, did you?
닥치.
닥쳐.
She wants to shut the clock up. Heathcliff and Meursault had caught the owner of Yunbong's and put him in a seat in the meantime. We started by feeding him Ryoshu's cooking.
뒤틀림의 언어는 해석하기 어렵군요. 반복되는 패턴과 음료를 기반으로 연구해본다면 70시간 이상은 소요될 거예요.
네? 그때 동안 여기서 치킨을 튀길 수는 없어요.
Wait. Oh no. I think I can hear his voice in my head.
흥미롭군요. 지금까지 모은 황금 가지와 단테 씨 머리와의 공명으로 인한 영향일 수도 있겠어요.
I think I just heard a staggering statement, but the owner's cries are too distracting.
저자가 뭐라고 하는 거지?
A funeral procession in my mouth. That bad, huh? Is your cooking theme poultry apocalypse? He asks.
좋아. 오늘이야말로 그 시계를 몸통과 분리해주겠어.
I was just relaying his review.
그럼 둘이 사이좋게 보내주마.
자만했군 요슈. 자신감 넘치는 그 태도는 좋았지만 이 숙련된 경험을 따라잡지는 못하지. 자자, 내 차례군. 입 크게 벌리시게나. 이번에야말로 마음을 열고 있는 건가?
Something tells me that is not correct. He's wondering if it was sludged up from the food waste dumpster outside. Looks like both your dishes failed. The owner and his chickens came at us with growls, as if to express their master's anger in full. This is very dumb, but I appreciate every other chapter is gonna have some sort of comic relief. I know that this isn't a full chapter, I get it. It's like Hotline Miami music almost. Alright, we ignored that one. Oh wow, they're all fast this time? You take this one. Nope, don't care. Okay. Bonk. Thank you for actually winning the Clash, Ryoshu. I appreciate it. This thing's dead.
No.
Ooh. That's the first time I've rolled heads on the first coin. Just so bad they had to attack. That did a lot of damage. I forgot I was weak to blunt, actually. Alright, here we go. This always happens to me. I just cannot win clashes at the start of a fight. It is impossible. Well, all of them are staggered except for the one that I didn't attack. At least. What's he doing? Bok. Okay, fair enough. actually gonna attack that one twice because I am not confident.
망설임이
I'll take
없도록.
the small amount of sanity damage, but I am not confident in
모을
my ability
필요는
to kill it.
없겠군요.
Yeah, I know. Kanto 4 is being split into 3 parts. I know. It feels like all of the chapters are going to be pretty big from now on. It's just the first 2 that were short. Why is the Abnormality boss theme playing? It's one chicken. Are you kidding me? That is one powerful chicken, it seems. Boss chicken.
방해물을 제거합니다.
Well, only took 3 turns to get through the first wave. Alright, it did say that the owner was also going to attack me, so is he going to show up? Yes, actually. He's on low HP. The reaction wrought by the sinner's cooking loses HP by 40% of max. Damage up 6? Okay, so don't get hit by him. Hang on. Okay, this is gonna take a little bit. Okay. That is damage. I just barely can't rip space right now either. He stops dancing when I select an attack too. Alright, yeah, that seems fair. Just have them go for that guy. Struggling. Ugh. There's nothing I can really do about that either. Hold on. Who's he targeting elsewise? Greg. No, my bit rate. I realize it's damage up 3 on each part. Chicken bucket? I could just stagger that and kill him. It's bleed and tremor, it's blunt damage, of course it is. He's literally just attacking the 2 people that can redirect. So, I guess I have no choice. Or I could just not have you clash at all, now that I think about it. And just take the damage. Not that that's a good idea, but it's my best play right now, I feel like.
명령대로.
Oh, his name is Papa Bongi. Quick, feed him more bad dishes? That's probably what's going to happen, yeah. I think he's staggered after this turn, too. This guy's a bit of a pushover on this one. I see a K-Corp guy in the background. Wait a minute. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Okay. At least I didn't lose the clash. And it staggered him, too. Ow. Oh, he's just dead. Okay. The last hit did 53 damage. Yeah, I'm ignoring that. Okay. Let's deal with Papa Bongi, shall we? And I will rip space the one that is evading, because I know it will hit. I should probably hit this guy, actually, so... Here. I have a good way of doing this. That is the way. That is... Oh! I want to use this once, at least. I don't get to pick who it targets is the problem. So we're gonna see what happens with this. Oh yeah, I need you to do something, don't I?
명령대로.
Oh, he's very dead. Guy's just chilling. Yeah, he just dances. How are you, new Renette? Bonk. That ego is still very bad, but I'm gonna keep using it. Because it does damage. I don't even know what the passive does. I've never looked at it. Alright. That almost worked. Oh, it adjusts mid-combat. No, Greg, why? It only... Okay. It didn't even hit the big guy. His HP is low, it gives him the equivalent of fervent beats. Yeah, why would you ever want your HP to be low, though? Is the question. Alright, he is not fast enough to survive this. So we just full target the bucket. All of my guys are faster than he is. So the bucket is
피는
dying.
확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
There.
쓸만한
Is the ego with the highest base attack and growth? Yeah, but it doesn't do the most damage, though. The one with the most damage is fourth match. No. Ardor Blossom Star does the most damage. Single target, anyways.
이 숫자는 뭐야?
Oh, he's rating the cooking.
5의 기회 중 2를 소비하였다. 이런 뜻이 아닐까 하오만.
Oh, we only had 5 chances? I guess each team can prepare another dish then. How's that sound? And just like that, thus began Limbus Company's petite cooking competition.
자, 역할군을 한 명씩 정해보지. 어차피 다 실패할 거지만.
Gregor's so
홍윤
sad.
씨는 혹시 뭐 부엌에 들어가 본 적은 있나?
Oh.
제 방엔 부엌이라는 게 따로 없었어요. 어렸을 땐 간식 얻어 먹으려고 집 2층에 있던 대식당에 몰래 간 적은 있긴 했죠.
그다음 이상 씨.
He really doesn't want Don to cook.
며칠 전에 다 같이 유통기한 지난 우유 먹고 혼자만 얼굴 멀쩡했던 놈 아냐?
Wait, what? When did that happen?
배까지 스며드는 센슈얼한 냄새였어.
I'm gonna say don't let Yi Sang cook.
돈키호테. 아까부터 목 상태가 안 좋은 거야?
Hey, startup.
내게 맡겨보는 것은 어떻소?
He enjoyed drinking spoiled milk. That's not a good sign. She said this with a bashful expression, her hands behind her back.
돈키호테. 이거 꼬맹이들 장난할 시간 아니야.
꼬맹이 아니요. 그리고 저쪽 팀에서는 싱클레어 군한테도 요리 시켜주는데 왜 여기는 안 시켜주는 것이오?
Oh, good.
달기 너무 들쑥날쑥하게 잘렸다. 반듯하게 잘라야지. 허리는 다 펴고. 네.
Why is he cooking? Do you like your milk spoiled? No.
꼬맹이, 이건 너무 삼삼한 거 아니야? 난 좀 더 달짝지근하게 했으면 좋겠어.
달게요? 설탕이 어디 있더라?
No. That is not what she meant.
파우스트가 보았을 땐 불세기를 더 강하게 해야 한다는 판단이 드는군요.
저건 안 돼. 칼 쓰는 솜씨부터가 글러먹었어.
다들 그러지 말고 직접 거들지 그래요.
확실히 싱클리어 정도면 믿을만 할 것 같네. 도련님 입맛이 적당히 까다로울 거고.
잠깐. 왜 나한텐 아무도 요리해보란 말을 안 하냐? 잘 봐. 내가 계란 정도는.
I can cook an egg.
에이, 젠장! 프라이팬이 왜 달궈져 있는 거야? 뜨거워서 뒤질 뻔했네.
I mean, why is the fry pan heated? They were just cooking. Everyone watched as the pan Heathcliff threw hit a wall and broke into pieces.
이 식당 최소 140여 일은 청소하지 않은 것 같은 곰팡이 냄새와 잡내가 난다.
Okay, that's certainly an estimate, sir.
차라리 밖에서 요리를 하는 게 위생상 더 안전할 수도 있다.
나도 시켜주시오. 요리.
How dare you mess up our kitchen? You'll reckon with our wrath for your foul deed. It just felt like that's what it was saying.
자, 힘내자. 그레고르.
Greg is so sad that his cooking was bad.
이 정도면
40%. I guess I did hit a you
걱정은
can
안
cook
해도
anyway.
되겠는걸.
Whoa, that is way more damage than I was expecting. How did she deal more than double anybody else's? Jeez. How many do I have? 285. So we need to get to 440 for the next ID, and we will be using it as soon as I can, because I want to have the IDs. Depression, a staple for Gregor's life. A chicken in another hand. Okay. This is gonna take a
맛있는
bit.
경험을 기대하지.
I got to 828% damage with Chef Ryoshu today. It seems like it is very good at damage. Oh, this is just a fight. Okay. No cutscene or anything. I guess the cutscene's afterwards, huh? Alright, how are we clashing? Yeah. Oh, that's unopposed. I don't want to do unopposed. Yes. Yes. Those are very good clashes. That's still unopposed. What is happening? There we go. Jeez.
방해물을 제거합니다. 그다지 유쾌하진 않지.
Wow. Okay. Rip actually does a lot of damage, it seems. Or at least when the enemy's weak to it. Why am I rolling good in this fight? That seems strange. That's not normal. I don't normally roll good at all. It's because of the offense level difference. Definitely. Now that I know that that's an actual... Okay. Now that I know that that is an actual... Why did that one have 108 health? Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot to read the dude's story, didn't I? Alex, stop backseating. The tag is there for a reason. Alright, that should hopefully kill both of them. I'm just gonna target this one because I don't want to deal with the evade. Because it's the one that lowers your sanity. He's definitely dead, though.
배워냈어요.
Alright, well, -3. Bruh. This thing is 100% dead. There's no way it's survived. No, I don't want to use that. I have enough charge. No, I actually don't. Oh well.
방해물을 제거합니다.
Yeah, I don't think Dismember kills. There. No, I thought Leap was going next. I should have just had Leap activate anyways. Because now I don't have enough charge. Yep. Yep, absolutely. One time have Greg use 4-coin skill on evade that lowers sanity on evade and he immediately corroded turn 2. Yeah, that is why I didn't do that, actually. Those are always dangerous. And so I didn't want to risk it. You know? That's a neutral clash. That's annoying, but I'll still do it. Okay? Those things are very annoying because they just roll really high. Alright. Please, game. I just want to kill this chicken. There. Didn't read? Yeah, that's a good thing to look at. Evade skills are actually really annoying in this game when the enemies have them. Just on average, they are very dangerous. If you clash with them and lose a lot. The Mariachi guys have the same effect on theirs. Alright. I'm gonna rip space against that, because that's an easy win. Oh, they have protection. There's a skill that these ones have that gives protection. Ah. That would be why. Okay. That makes sense. No, I expected something like that to happen, honestly.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Oh, for some reason I thought I had to target something else. Oh well. There's 418 attack. I hate it. Yeah, some attacks roll really high. I forgot to attack the actual dangerous one there. Oopsies. It's fine. There's only one guy left, so this shouldn't be hard. No, Sinclair can clash last. It's fine. He's gonna die before it gets to Sinclair. Rip space is a massive overkill. Yeah, but it's a guaranteed kill, and that's important. See, I was at 285. What am I gonna be at now? Rip chicken.
이 정도면 조기 소진 걱정은 안 해도 되겠네.
Oh, I leveled up. Sweet. Perfect timing. That will put me at 378. So I'll need to do one more fight to unlock the identity. Iron Chicken Chef. Oh, they're just making all the puns today, huh?